Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be looking at 5 times that Grand Theft Auto made fun of other video games. So it's certainly no secret that Rockstar likes to poke fun at a ton of pop culture references in Grand Theft Auto, whether that's real-life celebrities or whether that's movies, but one thing we see pretty rarely is them directly making fun of other video games. I don't know if this is just a respect thing because they happen to work within the same community, or they can't get away with it and might be fearful of some sort of lawsuit or being sued or something like that. But we have seen very rarely on a handful of occasions where Rockstar will directly make fun of some of their competitors and also just genuinely have a laugh at the video game community. And this dates all the way back to Grand Theft Auto 3, and that is where we are going to be beginning today. So the first time that Rockstar made fun of another video game was in Grand Theft Auto 3, the first 3D era game for GTA. And for this, we need to know a little bit of backstory on who Rockstar is making fun of. And that is another video game franchise called Driver. Now, you might have actually played the Driver franchise. It was actually developed by Reflections Interactive, which is now Ubisoft Reflections. And essentially, a lot of people have called this a Grand Theft Auto clone because it's very similar to GTA. The gameplay consists of a mixture of action-adventure and driving in the open-world environments, and the series began in 1999, very similar to when Grand Theft Auto started releasing. And throughout the entire Driver series, the main character is an undercover police detective named John Tanner. And there was a handful of Driver games that they released: Driver, Driver 2, Driver 3, Driver Parallel Lines, Driver 76, Driver San Francisco, and Driver Renegade 3D. Now, these games have not been released since the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 era, but they certainly had a good run. So now that you know that, in Grand Theft Auto 3, there is a mission called Twofaced Tanner. So you might already get the connection there, where your objective is to kill a strangely animated undercover cop. And this character, Tanner, is being described as totally useless outside of the car. Now, you might be wondering why that's the case. Well, that's because in the game Driver 2, there were no on-foot actions. And what's funny is Rockstar even went so far as to give Tanner a female walking animation in GTA 3, just to make Tanner's walking look even more ridiculous, thus mocking the Driver series even more.
Maria and I have gone shopping. Our source in the police has informed us that one of our drivers is a strangely animated undercover cop. He's more or less useless out of his car, so we've tagged it with a tracer. Make him bleed.
The next time Rockstar decided to make fun of the Driver video game series was in their next installment, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, during the mission Autoside, which is one of the payphone missions that Tommy Vercetti gets. Now, in this mission, there are references to the main characters of Driver 2, Dick Tanner after Tanner, and The Getaway, Marcus Hammond and Franco Carter, after Mark Hammond and Frank Carter. And I don't know if you guys have actually played this mission, but like all the characters that Tommy has to like go kill during this, they all seem to be like totally useless. So I don't know if that was Rockstar doing that on purpose, but they don't try and fight back at all. They don't really seem to be competent whatsoever. That was probably all part of Rockstar's master plan, but either way, I found it to be pretty funny.
The European gang plans to hit the bank in Vice City. My employees would rather this didn't happen. Each member of the gang has a color while they are here in Vice City. Some have menial jobs, others are on vacation. Each target and their likely whereabouts are taped under the phone.
So some pretty subtle but funny jabs right there in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Now we transition to the next Grand Theft Auto game, GTA San Andreas, where Rockstar yet again made fun of the Driver series. Now, this takes place in the mission Mad Dog's Rhymes, where CJ has to break into Mad Dog's mansion, and he actually has to steal something in his recording studio. And along the way, you'll get these sort of mini cutscenes of the guards and how you have to sneak by them. And what's funny, in one of the cutscenes, you can actually see a guard playing video games, where he's sitting on the couch and he remarks, "How could refractions mess up so bad? Tanner, you suck ass." And these are references to the poor reception of, again, the Driver series, which is considered to be a GTA clone, where, of course, we know the protagonist's name is Tanner, and the game is made by Reflections Interactive.
This sucks! I mean, how can Reflections mess up so bad? Tanner, you suck ass!
So some serious beef between Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto and Reflections Interactive and the Driver series. Pretty funny stuff right there. For our fourth time that Rockstar has made fun of another video game, we stay in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now, Rockstar wasn't done in GTA San Andreas. They also decided to make fun of another video game franchise, and that is the True Crime series. So, in case you guys don't know, True Crime is another open-world action-adventure video game told from the perspective of law enforcement. And there was 2 games released in the series, True Crime Streets of LA, which was released in 2003, and True Crime New York City, released in 2005. And this is said to be another GTA clone. In fact, the game received some high praise because it was so similar to Grand Theft Auto, but it also made the game hard to enjoy for some people because they were having Grand Theft Auto-like expectations. And Rockstar certainly caught on to this, and in San Andreas, they made fun of True Crime a handful of times. One actually takes place outside of a mission. In fact, it's just a billboard that can be seen. It says, "Get rid of old rubbish fast. True Grime street cleaners." So it's literally a photo of a garbage truck dumping trash into like a waste pit. So essentially what Rockstar was calling True Crime is a garbage game. And what's funny is there's also a vehicle cheat code on the PC version of GTA San Andreas, True Grime, that actually spawns a garbage truck on input. Once again, mocking the True Crime series. But we're not done there yet. There's another mission in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas where Rockstar mocks them once again. Now that mission is called Home Invasion. You do this with Ryder, and before robbing a house, he'll actually say something like, yeah, we gotta do it ninja style, which is one of the catchphrases for True Crime protagonist Nick Kang.
Let's storm the place.
Hold up. Let's creep in, grab the guns, and bounce out.
Gee, I got it ninja style. Right. Come out, you old bastard.
Shut up!
He can't stop me, you buster Carl. Okay, fool, in you go. I'll keep watch.
And to even add more fuel to the fire, there's a cemetery in San Fierro with gravestones saying RIP Opposition, 1997 to 2004, which implies that Rockstar probably killed their competition, True Crime. Now, the final time where Rockstar makes fun of another video game, at least to my knowledge in the GTA series, actually happens in Grand Theft Auto 5, believe it or not. And they don't specifically mention this video game franchise, but I think that Rockstar is making fun of Call of Duty here. At least they're making fun of the repetitive nature of shooters being released every single year. And that is the game Righteous Slaughter 7. Which you can hear in-game radio ads for, you can see posters and billboards for it, but most famously, you can see Michael DeSantis' son Jimmy actually playing the game. And accompanied that, he has some insane levels of trash talk that you would likely hear in first-person shooter titles.
I don't care if you're 12, I'll still rape you. I'll cut your dick off if you call the administrator. Hey, you know what? I am the administrator.
Righteous slaughtered.
LOL, you suck Fat Man's dick.
And that's not the only reference. Michael and Lester have a phone conversation a little bit later in the game where they talk about why Lester is playing those silly video games.
Hey, Michael, hold on. Domed! I domed ya!
Lester, the thing's in the prototype. I'm going home to watch the keynote.
Teabag time, my friend!
Lester, did you hear me? Are you playing that game?
Yeah, sorry, the phone is rigged. Now, what's your problem? You don't like shooters?
They're all the same. Besides, you know me. I'm a movie guy. Classic Vinewood.
Classic Vinewood ended 30 years ago. Now it's just superheroes, romantic comedies, and remakes, none of which interest me.
Hey, I believe this country can still make interesting movies. There's no better way to define American life than a 2-hour plot in which the hero looks good and defeats evil.
Whatever you say. Enjoy yesterday. Anyway, just call the device after he's unveiled it, and then we'll talk.
So again, even though Rockstar doesn't like go out of their way and say, Call of Duty stinks, I'm pretty sure this is a reference to the yearly released first-person shooters like Call of Duty, even making fun of the names and the repetitive nature and how they're all the same and stuff like that. So anyways, that right there is 5 times in which Rockstar directly made fun of other video games in a pretty hilarious way in the Grand Theft Auto series. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Do you know of any other references that Rockstar have done in GTA where they made fun of other video games pretty directly or even indirectly? Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.